Moses had a 40-year wilderness preparation before he met Pharaoh for the first time. He met Pharaoh and encountered Pharaoh for the fulfillment of ministry. Jesus had 30-year ministry preparation for a 3.5 years of manifestation. Listen, there are some of us who say we are in ministry now, but God is saying the ministry you are in now is still preparation. When Kenneth Hagin had done about 17 years of ministry, and he went to thank the Lord for how God had helped him for 17 years, God spoke to him and he said, get ready to enter the first chapter of your ministry. This is first chapter. Then what have I been doing? And God said, you have been preparing. Please note the following about Ruth. We just mentioned Ruth now. That heavy roots bear mighty trees. First, root determines rise. The depth of a root determines the rise of the tree. Second, root determines size. No tree can have rise by accident. No tree can have size by accident. Root determines rise. Root determines size. You can't put an Iroko tree on a mango root. The same way you cannot put the head of an elephant on the neck of a goat. It's collapse. Root determines rise. Root determines size. Root determines growth. Thirdly, root determines growth. Number 4, root determines spread. It determines spread. I am just saying things that we can just see by observing. Root determines spread. Fourthly, root determines reach. One young man said, their ministry, they are about to start branches. So I say, how many is the membership? I think he said 200 or 100 or something. Mention. How many years? 2 years or 3 years? I said, no. You don't branch until the main stem can carry the branches. You know, when those who rear plants, when a tree begins to branch too early, they cut off the branches to allow it to grow. Because if it branches too early, the main tree will get stunted. Both the destiny of the branch and the tree are jeopardized. So there is a level of stature that something will have before it can. So root determines reach. And finally, root determines fruit. You cannot get the fruit of the mango on the root of an orange. Except in their new cross cultivation or whatever they call it. You cannot get the fruit of the apple from the root of a pineapple. There should be no confusion about the root of anything or the root of anybody. Just find the fruit they are bearing.